Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Antwn, and welcome back to another episode of the Biomes O Plenty series. This is episode 4. Last episode, we made the mining outpost, and I don't have shaders on. Give me a sec. Now this looks much, much better. Anyway, what I want to show you guys is in these furnaces, we have some gold, some more iron, some gold. I've been clearing this out. We are back from a very successful mining trip. I mean, not too successful. I would have liked more diamonds, but everything else I am very, very happy with. As you can tell, we have a ton of iron. We have a ton of gold. I actually have to smelt a little bit more gold. I'm not too worried about it. We can smelt that when we get to our location, because today we are going to be planning out where we will be living on this series. And you guys voted, for the lake outside of the forest. So we got to go a long way back that way, and I'm totally fine with that. That is going to be a fun place to build. We're going to have a nice village over there, and we got to start cleaning up. Now, there's a lot of things in here. I don't think... I'm trying to use my inventory for the absolutely most necessity-based things. I don't need one piece of wood. I don't need that wood planks. The leather's not really important because I have so many books. Where are the books? I had like a stack of books. Oh, they're right there. I had a heart attack for a second. The horse armor, I guess, is kind of important with the saddle. And then I would just take the furnace. I need my bed. That's a thing. So I need to get rid of like another... I guess the leather would be fine. And yeah, I think we're good with this. I think we're good with this. So we're gonna take out our furnaces and we are gonna go on a long walk back. I actually have to find out where it is. I'm not gonna do it on camera. Don't worry, guys. I'm not that horrible of a person. But ooh, there's a little bit more to craft, which is nice. I completely forgot about a furnace. Good job, me. Let's get that. We have 20 iron blocks, and we have 8. We could make a notch apple, which is something that I might consider, because if we get in a sticky situation at some point, it is very, very useful to have. So we also have 30 levels at this point, so we can get an enchantment table, which we'll probably do in this episode. But like I said, I got to find out where we are going to go, and then we're going to be planning out how our base is going to look, and planning out kind of how I want to lay everything out with a small, like, model size scale of our village. So I'm going to find out where we have to go. It looks like we have arrived at just the right time. Sun is setting. Looks just as nice as I remember. Here's the lake, by the way. This should be like, yeah, this is like the exact coordinates that we were at before. So I came through this way, and I want to show this to you guys. This area is kind of surrounded by all water. Oh, God, ravine. I didn't even notice that. I also took a hard damage on the way here. I'm dumb. I fell off a tree. But, like, this whole area looks really nice. Though those leaves look really weird right now with the sunset. But, like, this whole little, like, area of water, I think it goes around all the way, and that would make building here really interesting, because it would make us work with the water more, and we could have like rivers come in, we could have man-made stuff. This ravine is going to be the death of me at one point. Actually, it's not that deep, but I'm kind of curious to see if this goes around the whole area, because if it does, it kind of gives us a natural border of something to work with, and that would just be really nice to have for planning and everything. So let me know what you guys think. If we... oh, this could easily be connected, so that's not a big deal. But let me know if you guys think this is a good idea. Oh, maybe not. There might not be anything for you to let me know about if this doesn't... yeah. Looks like that just ends. Unless there's... if there's a river on this side, I would be down to... no, there's no river over here. Doesn't look like it'll connect. Is it really not considered nighttime? Come on. I know shaders, like, makes it dark, but, like, this is pretty close. I guess not. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second. So it didn't look like there was anything over here, but all of these trees are really nice. And I didn't really look this way when we were doing that little lake, but this is... it kind of gives us a nice variety with the different types of trees that are all around here. It gives us something easy to work with. And there is our lake. So how I would think it would work is there's another lake over there. I think that'd probably be our border for right now. And we would probably start... I'd want the first house... I'd want to work by the lake and then outward. That's, I think, how I want to do it. So what we're going to do, the rest of this episode is going to be very technical and boring. And before you click away, it's not... I'm probably going to make it sound worse than it actually is. What we're going to do is build a somewhat of a scale model of how we want to do this. Now, I did this on a server before. Not a server I recorded on, but it ended up helping me out a lot in the building process. And I kind of know how I want to do it. But first, we need to sit down, make a crafting table, and really figure out how the heck... where I'm going to put everything, because I have so much junk, and I'm thankful that I was able to at least take everything from the old area, because that would have been a pain in the butt if I had to go back. This took a solid, like, 20 minutes to get to. It would not have been fun to have to go back again. So we're just going to put this chest down, throw literally everything I have in it, and not worry about it. I'm going to take the apples out, because that is something that I should have on me at all times. I also do want to cook the food and that with the coal, and we'll just put up 3. We'll split this in half. There's the gold, so each one needs 2. Okay, so the style that I'm thinking is going to be somewhat somewhat old, somewhat fisherman-y. Nothing too modern with how this area is. This is not something for modern builds. I'm thinking more like log cabin-y, which would be something cool. I've never really worked with that. It would take up a lot of logs, but it would look really cool, and that would really suit this area well. Like a kind of a log cabin feel, like big wood, like log houses. That'd be sick. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. I haven't built anything yet, and probably in future episodes we'll probably do a little bit of creative building on a different world, on just to like get an idea of how something will look, if you guys would want to see that, or if you guys just want to see me build it on camera and not just be surprised by what it looks like. That can happen too. Let me know in the comments. But to start off, we need my water bucket, which I have, and we need some cobblestone, some oak wood. We'll make it very, very rough. We'll make it very rough. So this is gonna suit as the houses. We'll make it a little bit more. So the oak will be the houses, cobblestone will be the path, and then we might not even need a path block, to be honest. And then the water is gonna be the lake. So let's see here. The lake is pretty round. So we'll do it right here. This will be our mock. So we'll go right here. So this will be the lake. We'll move this out, and we'll call this the circular lake. And I only need one water. That's fine. It's just a mock. You guys will get the idea. So if we're facing this way, the first house will probably be something like that. It'll probably be something like that. So my scale that I'm thinking is that this is going to be about 10 by 10. Each block is going to be about 10 by 10. So a 20 by 10 house sounds about right for right here. And then you'll probably I'd probably want to surround it. Something like, not too symmetrical, because I don't want one here, but maybe something like, maybe a bigger house there. That could work. And then, yeah, that looks pretty good. So if we're looking at the lake from back there, we'd see a house over there, one house in this spot, and then another bigger one around this area. And that could work. Is there enough room back here? Yeah, I could just clean that up. That's not going to be a big problem. And then we're going to start to move backwards. So we're going to have this, there's going to be two main pathways now. So we're going to have this way to go and this way to go. Now, if we're working with log cabins, it shouldn't be too cluttered in the sense of, like, it should be pretty spread out. Like, the houses shouldn't be close to each other. It shouldn't look congested. I want it to be kind of open and have a feel of, like, the wilderness. So we want to have another house maybe around this way. And then we have this whole space for trees and a path. I could speak English. Wow, that was really skillful right there. And then maybe this way we'll have another house about here. And it leaves us some open space. So if we're looking at it from here, we want to be, or from back there, which will probably be how I'll look at it from most times. I want it to, like, kind of gradually grow backwards. Like, you see these houses in the front, and then it kind of is a half circle outwards, if you get what I mean. So I don't really want to build anything past halfway through the lake. I mean, maybe a couple things, like maybe some smaller things, like outpost type of things, which would make sense farther out from the main town. And I kind of just wanted to keep expanding around this outside. And even though I have no idea what the houses are going to look like that, yet it helps me out with the fact that it gives me an idea, like, don't build anything too big. Work with what you're building with, and maybe we'll change the scale size of this. Right now I'm thinking 10 by 10. It's is a good scale size for how big a block is going to be. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys with a finished mock here. Okay, so without biting off way more than I can chew in one episode, this is a sizable scale model for our village. So think about how big the lake is, right? This is going to stretch back a lot, and it's going to be really cool. So the idea with the cobblestone and the wood is it's going to be two separate types of houses, because if I have, like, the same style of houses, like, they're both going to be log cabin houses, but if it's the same, like, you know, template of a certain window style or a certain wood type, then it's not going to look good. Like, say this is going to be like a spruce wood and this is going to be an oak wood one, or something like that, something to spruce it up, so no pun intended, so that it looks a little bit more like weathered, and not everyone is living in the same exact style of house. Now, this thing back here is a larger building, and I don't know how large. I definitely want some larger things. I only did one right here because I'm thinking there's probably gonna be one or two, but this could also represent something on a hill or something on the ground. But I want, like, a couple bigger buildings, like, you know, these are the small ones, like little outpost or poorer houses, and then we want, like, one, you know, kind of big mansion that we'll eventually live in as our, like, main little base, and then we'll build these around, which will be really cool. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Now, this is probably a short episode, and I do apologize for that, but we are not going to end it right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down some trees, and we're going to build another enchantment table, and we're going to hope we can get something good on this diamond pickaxe, because I really need like some type of good enchantment. Silk Touch or Fortune would be great, obviously. As long as I can get at least efficiency 4 on breaking 3, I'll be a happy person. So I'm gonna, oh, I should have enough wood actually. That's actually, I don't have to do any cuts. All right, let's see. It should be probably close to half of this. Let's do that much. That might be good. Yeah, this will be more than enough. Awesome. So that's gonna be 20. That's gonna be 21. We only need 15. And with that, we can have a book to enchant. So maybe the book can have Silk Touch. And if not, we'll just level 1 enchant our sword or something like that. Similar to what we did in Pixelmon. So let's place this down. Second time I've built an enchantment table. If you told me I was going to do it in Pixelmon before Biomes O Plenty, I would have told you you are crazy. But, oh no, I didn't put an enchantment table down in here yet. That's wild, actually. Okay, an enchantment table should be somewhere. Wait, I never made an enchantment table. I got so scared for a second, and then I realized that I never made one. I'm confusing this with Pixelmon. I apologize. Okay. It's also going to get dark soon. I want to do this before it's nighttime. Okay, here we go. Boom. What do we get? Efficiency 4. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? I think I'm going to risk it. I need lapis. We're going to risk it and see what we can get. I need more lapis than that. I need 1 block full. There we go. I'm really hoping, I'm testing my luck here, so I don't want the efficiency. I can get Silk Touch right there. I gotta take that. I have to take it. I'm taking it. Just Silk Touch. I'm so okay with that. Okay, so we have a Silk Touch pick. That's solid. And then we have 2 diamonds remaining, which isn't great, but a Silk Touch pick is really good. Something we're gonna need in the future, and I can totally be fine with that. Let's lay down our bed, and let's sleep. Is it gonna let me sleep? It is gonna let me sleep. And then we can look at this one more time before we end off the episode, because this area is really nice. To be honest, this wasn't the exact one that I wanted to live in, but after looking around the surrounding areas, when I did like with the forest over there and with the giant lake over there, it's a really nice area. But with all that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I do apologize. It's probably only like a 10 or 12 minute episode, and all we did was kind of migrate down. But this episode actually took a decent amount of time. It took almost an hour to, plan this out, come all the way down, bring the stuff. And yeah, I actually did a lot of organizing off camera too. Plus the mining. This episode was a long time coming. In the future, I'll probably have a house template up for you guys. Or, well, not for you guys. Well, I'll probably build like a template for the log cabin. At least one of them off camera. So we can do a little bit of building next episode, which will be awesome. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me. This has been another episode of Biomes O Plenty. And I will see you guys later.